Hello and welcome to another edition of High Noon with Shadowhawk Talks. This is number 13. And again, I'm going to have to apologize to our good friend Roland Mann. Beyond the Stars will be next week. I'm sorry, Roland. Um, but time for a confession. Old Shadowhawk being a bird, I'm tied into, the artificial bird network, which covers the earth and gives information to our shadow leaders. And I got a little message that since Doc had got fully funded on his campaign the other day, that he was a little worried that people might stop funding him. And I haven't seen a review of the book yet. I haven't seen anybody show any of the artwork off. So I'm going to do a special review of Doc's book today, show off some of his artwork, and hopefully get some more sales driven his way. We don't want Doc sitting around worrying while he's working on his next project. We need him to be making some money. So this one's for you, Doc. Love you, buddy, and love your stuff. So we're gonna hang out for a few minutes and see. I sent out a bunch of links to get somebody in here to hang out with me, but I know everybody was up late last night, so don't know who all was up yet today. I'm only on my second cup of coffee, so yeah, I had a bit of a late night last night myself. Let me see. Do we have anybody in the chat yet? It doesn't look like it. Man, it is a slow Saturday morning today. All right. Well, um, in the meantime, before we get into the book, maybe I'll start off by showing you guys a few special features. Like tchotchkes, the stretch goals, the goodness that came along with this book. Um, so we can start off with those while I'm waiting on guests to show up. Let me get organized. Okay, that's better. Alright, so here we go. Shouldn't be too much glare there. And boom, there we go. And as you can see, we have the beautiful Portia de Rossi and good lord, even my ring light, really? You go to all the trouble. Okay, there we go. Now we got no glare. Beautiful drawing of, I'm sorry, Portia Vance. I don't know why I said de Rossi. uh, on a, looks like a 7x5, possibly. Cardstock, very nice quality. Uh, got the wonderful Dark Gift Comics card. Dark Gift is the publisher and I believe editor and all around just great guy helping out Doc with his projects. This book is actually Doc's second foray into the comic book world after Pariah, Blood and Mud. And this is actually part of the continuing Pariah story. So here we have Jake Bishop in a little bit of shadow there. Nice high quality trading card. There's the back. You get a little bit of information about Jake. And then we have Miss Portia Vance and her own card. Lovely young lady. And of course, a little bit of information on her background and what she represents in the story. And this I thought was extremely cool. Doc came up with the idea of an actual Bishop Investigations business card. And on here is an actual working phone number. Now, this number, I guess, is not working anymore. There's an updated version. I do not have that handy. So hopefully somebody will join me here that may have that information. But yeah, you can actually call, and there's a answering machine set up so you can leave a message for Jake Bishop to ask him to investigate your case. So that's kind of cool. And while we're here looking at background stuff, one second. Boop. Let you guys get a look at Mama Hawk's little table decoration that she set up for me. This is her SpongeBob slash Jaws combination centerpiece. Mama Hawk has a very strange sense of humor, which is one of the reasons why I love her. Hey, Walter Dan in the chat. Walter, did I not send you a link? Shoot, man, I'm so sorry. Let me see. How can I do this? Post a comment to the chat. Oh, why is it not letting me do it? Just post a comment. There we go. Gonna drop that. There we go. We just dropped it right in the stream there, Doc. If you click on that, that should bring it right on in. I mean, sorry, Elsie. I got Doc on the brain. I I stayed up a little late last night. Got a little tipsy. Um, so your old pal Shadowhawk is slightly home. But that's okay. We shall sally forth, as they say. Get a little bit of a warmer light on this. Maybe get rid of some of that. You know what? Maybe let's. Uh, go in there. Let's see. Man, stop that. Okay. Oh crap, Els. All right, man. I don't know. I might kick myself out of the stream if I try to go to Messenger. I don't know. Okay, well, we're just gonna carry forward. Sorry about that, Els. I forgot I needed to send it to you on Messenger. Alrighty. Well, I have another drink of coffee here, and we'll get this thing started. It might be a short one. Doesn't look like anybody's much coming in besides me and Elsie, and again, I'm kind of hungover today. So, but I really wanted to do this for Doc because we need to get some eyes on Doc's campaign. Oh, all right. I'm gonna try this real quick. Hold on, folks. If I disappear, I will be right back. This. Oh no. Okay. Okay, hello, I'm back. I think I'm back. Hello, hello. Ah, Hey, is everybody there? Okay, now we can hear. All right, hold on just 1 second, folks. Let me bring in our good friend,
Hey, brother.
Mr. Stanley. How you doing this morning, else? Or this
Shadow,
afternoon?
I'm
I'm
doing.
sorry.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Well, I hadn't been up an hour, so
Yeah,
Greg
yeah. I've
said
only been up about an hour
he
and a
had
half
a, he had a,
myself. You know.
he had a draw stream last night, man.
Oh,
I
I
was
know. I
on.
saw that.
I was like,
I was.
after a while, I had to just check out. I was going, after about
Yeah,
4 hours, I can't handle it no more.
I always end up waking up, about 3 o'clock in the morning because I'm just programmed that, even on my days off. So I woke up for a few minutes, got something to drink last night, and happened to click on just to see what was going on. I saw you guys were drawing. I was like, oh shit, I'm going back to bed, man.
I
But
was wondering. Uh, I woke up. I said, "Man, I wonder. Yeah, Shadow's gonna do his critique on his book." I said, "You think Doc will show up for it?"
I sent him a link. Well, I was trying to send him a link.
Well,
I
if
sent
he
the link
doesn't, he'll
to
watch.
Rex.
I guarantee you. I don't know. He might watch it on a rerun, but you know how he is. He don't watch reruns.
Right, right. And I
Believe
don't
that's
even
what
have
he
a clue
said.
if Doc is up or not. So, but
Yeah,
hopefully he'll see it. Um, you know what else? Can you pop out and pop back in, man? You're roboting a little bit.
I will, buddy, if I can.
All right, thank you, sir. All right, we'll give Elsie a minute and then we'll get started on this thing. It's on. Well, see, it's working out good. It's almost about 12:15, which is when I like to start the review. Uh, that gives us about a good 30 minutes to review the book, and then another 15 minutes to talk about her. Here's Elsie back. All right,
Hey,
let's
bro,
try it again.
if I robot too much on this thing, it's because I'm on my phone.
No, I don't know. You sound a lot better now, man. I don't know if it's probably just a bad connection the first time.
Hey, it happens. Can't control
That's good.
technology too much. It kind of
Yeah,
does
yeah.
what it wants to do, kind
You
of
know
like
how that's.
electricity.
Yeah, exactly. Gotta watch that electricity, man. You never know what's gonna happen. I've seen it do some wild shit.
Yeah,
Uh,
electricity is a great thing. Fire's a great thing, but you have to control it because if you
yeah,
don't, it's
gotta
dead.
know what you're doing. It can be a very double-edged sword for sure. So anyway, we'll take a quick look at this cover here. Ooh,
I ain't got my
let me
copy
go.
yet. I, I backed it. Got me a tried to get me a copy of those, the book and the comic.
There we go.
Yeah, that looks good.
Now we can see her. Yeah, good looking book. Loving the black and white and gray tones, and that's carried all the way through. Um, Doc's art is just getting better and better. I mean,
I like it better than just plain black and white. I like the gray tone.
yeah, I do
Uh,
too, man. It's got the, it gives me that old, like I used to
yeah,
get,
old
with
school.
the
Yeah. Like
magazine
you're
side
reading an old
comics.
horror magazine.
Yeah, yeah, like the old creepy or Tales
Man,
from the Crypt.
I had 2 pages at one time by Gene Colan,
Oh man,
and man, they were pencils just like this, man, just like you're
that
showing. I wish I'd have
that's
never
cool.
got rid of those things.
Yeah.
They were the best
Let me
pieces I
see if
ever
I can.
saw.
I'll try to get. Whoop, try to get clipped into my. Oh, you son of a. Okay,
Is
stop
that
that.
like a camera, a thing stand you could like draw and people could watch you?
Yeah, I suppose if I could draw. I mean, no,
I'm
I
just
can draw.
saying
I mean, I
that's
can draw
what
a
they
little bit.
use. I've often
Yeah,
wondered how they got that above shot.
yeah, it's a cool. It's a tripod with a built-in like ring light, and then it's got a little
Okay.
phone clip like that sits in the middle of the light, so that you can focus it down on.
I'd like to
It's
get one
pretty
of them
cool, but
things.
I mean, this one's a little cheap. The phone holder is.
Yeah. So
I
you
mean,
say if you get one as good as you can afford.
yeah, probably get a
Yeah.
little better quality one. This one, like I said, it's doing the job.
Yeah.
And it's convenient for what I'm doing at the moment. But I mean, I got it off of Temu for like $12, so you get what you pay for.
Oh
But
heck, man, we spend 24. We might get a killer one.
yeah, exactly. And the cool thing is too, you can go you can change your light to a cool, a regular white, or you
Yeah.
got like a nice warm tone. So I kind of want, I think I want to go with the little bit of the bluer tone on this because I think it's gonna pop Doc's art a little better. But if you guys feel differently, let me know. Um, all right, Doc. Looks like it's just me and you again this week. So let's get this baby going.
All
Make
right.
sure.
Shadow will just do it.
That's right. Epic. We'll do it live, Doc.
Because I'd
All
like to
right.
see it because I hadn't got mine yet. And now I get a preview.
There you go. All right. So here we go. Here's the cover. Now I have a bit of my viewing portion covered. So how does that look, Doc? Is everything in frame?
It looks pretty good, Shadow.
Okay. Cool. Cool. We're gonna open her up here. We'll check out the indicia. So we have a damn dirty thing, a pariah story, volume 1 of the Jake Blaylock tales. I'm sorry, the Jake. Oh my God, I called him Blaylock. Jake Bishop tales. That's a Rampart Studio production, published by Dark Gift Comics. Also
It's
available is
been a long
Pariah.
night, Shadow.
Yes, it has. Blood and mud. So here we go. Here's a look at page
Yeah,
one. We got some beautiful black and white
like
pencil
that
work.
perspective.
And look at that gray tone. Yeah, that shot down the alley. I mean, just beautiful stuff. Now, I don't want to show too much of this because folks like you haven't got your book yet
Oh, go ahead,
delivered.
man. I want to see it all, bro.
I don't want to do that to Doc. We want to sell some more books. So we're just gonna give
Oh, they
people a
can't read
preview.
it, buddy. They can just see the pictures.
Well, I know, but I don't want to show off all the pictures. We can't do that.
Well, okay.
We got an explosion going on here. Something's happening. There's all kinds of stuff going on in this story. I think, oh, flip that over. We don't have any issues with that. Um, Now, if you got the first story, you'll know a little bit of the background. Jake Bishop got really messed up and spent months in bed recovering. He almost died
Yeah.
from his last mission. So he's back now. He's out of the hospital and he's pissed off and looking for answers.
They should have took care of him.
Yeah, I mean, you know what they say: if you're gonna shoot the king, you better shoot the fucking kill. And
You
somehow or another, they missed.
might want to take out the queen too while you're at it.
Yeah, exactly. But look at this here, man. I know Doc has he said he had a hell of a time, getting the hang of these cars and stuff. But look at that, man. That's beautiful, old.
Nice, man.
And and the cool thing is, it's this story is set in modern times, but the aesthetic has never changed since like the 30s or 40s. So men still dress like men and wear suits and coats and
Right.
hats. And the
Dude,
cars are cool.
I don't think I'll spot a trans in this book.
No, I don't think you will. Here's a, here's a great shot of Jake putting his hat on, getting ready to head
Yeah,
out the door, start
that's
doing
cool.
his
Yeah.
gumshoe stuff. And then we've got a few scenes of him, going around to different places in town
Yeah,
looking for
he's checking it
information.
out.
Yeah, yeah. Well, he's meeting his contacts, collecting information, doing
Gotta
the
gotta
detective work.
gotta use your time wisely.
Exactly, And we meet this sweet little old granny that seems to know Jake, and she gives him a bit of hell. And then when Jake goes to grab her boss, the little old bird pulls out a gun. You believe that shit?
Oh
You gotta
my.
love that. She's threatening to ventilate our hero. Anyway, so instead of ventilating him, they call in a big old muscle here, and he has a little chat with our hero Jake, and tells him, keep his nose out of business that better off left alone. So of course we know that's just going to motivate
That dude's as
Jake.
big as the Hulk is in some
Yeah,
panels.
dude, man, this dude's he's pretty big, and he gives him a good beat down. But all that really does is encourage Jake to look more into the story and motivates him. Now at the same time, he's got this Porsche van that is also wanting to get revenge, and Jake's not real sure why. She has her own agenda, which will be revealed in the future. But yeah, Miss Porsche is a bit of a mystery at the moment. So, oh, this is a beautiful shot. I had to show you guys that. This silhouette of Porsche taking a shower, getting ready to go out on the town to act as bait. And I mean, look at that. That's just beautiful work, man. That's wonderful, Doc. Wonderful. All right, we still got no guests coming in yet. So now they head
None?
out into town to start looking for information. We actually get to see Jake use a little bit of his supernatural powers and kind of phase right through a wall and then just cause a guy's gun to explode in his hand, mashes it into little bits, get into some nice action scenes here, a little bit of ass kicking. And again, I mean, just look at these beautiful black and white and gray tones in this book. Very nicely done.
Real
I
nice.
like that Doc and Anthony chose to go with the black gutters instead of the white. I think it really works well with noir style book.
You can just see light better, it seems.
Mm-hmm. It just, I mean, it's got a perfect feel for a noir
The
story.
effect of light, is pretty
Yeah,
dramatic.
yeah, and Doc's use of light and shadow. I mean, just
Well, that's what
like
you got to do.
yeah, well, and I mean, Doc's a master painter, so he knows how to use light. So
Oh,
there we
yeah.
go. That's the first installment of
Has you got a
a
number
damn good
two?
thing. What's that?
Is the little book? Is it more to it? Is it a?
Yeah, yeah. The little book will show you that in a second here. But
I was just wondering if it was like the same story or was it more?
it's basically the same story, but with more information. Yeah, you've got
Okay,
more background and all that kind of
gotcha.
good. Um, I haven't really gotten a chance to dig into it too much yet. I'm only a couple of pages in, but I like Doc's writing style. He's definitely got a grip on noir. And then here's an advertisement for book 3 in the Pariah story, Sanctum of Hate, which I understand Doc is already working on and should be coming our way soon, hopefully either later this year or early next year. And of course, we got a beautiful. I love it. Everything was done black,
Yeah,
matte
that's
black on
cool.
this book.
That's nice.
It's just beautiful. I mean, that they stuck with the idea of the presentation. They used it to the best of their ability. Uh, totally love it. All right, one second while I grab the other book. Okay. You got my avatar there? All right, there we go. Oh, man. Overdid it a little bit last night, Doc.
Yeah. Shadow, I'm gonna be 68 tomorrow.
Oh, happy birthday, my friend.
Yeah, man, I can't believe it.
That's right, I forgot. You're another March baby. Yeah, I just turned 58. So,
Yeah.
getting up there, man. Getting up there. Figure
Well,
out
you
a
know
way to
what?
figure out a way to get rich and retire somehow. I can stop this working every day bullshit.
What you need to remember, think about this, Shadow. You need to figure out a way to retire. Forget about trying to get rich, because if that comes, it'll come. But if you can retire and make it, then hey, you are rich in my book.
But that's what I'm saying, dude. To me, if I can find a way to retire and not have to go to work anymore, To me, that's rich. So
Do the
I've,
work you want to
I've been
work.
working every day since I was 14 years old, Doc. It's
And
been
let
a
me tell you
long,
something,
hard
brother. If you retire, you're still gonna work at something. You're gonna do something because I
Yeah,
mean,
but it'll be something I want to do.
yeah,
You know what I
it'll
mean?
be something you want
Not that
that you
I'm being told to do or being paid to do by
right,
some boss or
right.
something. Be my own boss. Anyway,
Yeah,
this is the novella, and
no
as
bell.
you
Ooh,
can
that's
see,
nice.
that's a fairly thick book. Now, the only issue I
Yeah.
have, the only issue that I have with this book is that I don't have a page count, so I'm not sure. We didn't give page numbers. So I'm thinking it's right around 100 or so, maybe 120. But I won't know until I actually go through and count them. Oh, we got a very nice thank you page at the back, and special thanks, and all that good stuff, and then the publisher's information. But let me find,
You
because
mean Doc didn't sign that for you?
I don't think Doc signed any of them because they got
I'm
sent to Anthony and
gonna,
then shipped out from Anthony. But
I'm
there are also
I'm gonna
Doc's
find his address and I'm gonna mail it back. Say, bro, I want these signed. I don't want I paid for enough for me signed. I'll
there.
mail them to him. Have him draw on it and send it back to me.
There you go. Anyway, yeah. So there's also illustrations sprinkled throughout. So it's like a
Okay.
classic, pulp
I like
novella.
those kind of
Yeah,
illustrations.
and don't want to show them all to you, but yeah, it's just a little preview of what you got to look forward to. So not only do you get a great action-packed mystery comic in the classic noir style, you also get an accompanying novella to give you more background information and something to spend a bit more time with, which I think is awesome. And according to Doc, he's going to have a novella which with each issue of the comic that comes out in the future. So you're looking at something that's going to be an interesting and new way of doing things. And I really want Doc to succeed at this. So people, if you haven't seen it, if you haven't backed it yet, get out there, go check out Doc Blalock on Fund My Comic, and back this book. You will enjoy it, I promise you. And
You
I'm
know,
going to give
Shaq,
it a 10 out of 10, Doc. The first and only 10 out of 10 on High Noon. And I'm very pleased with what you managed to put together here, sir. Great job. PBR Street Gang. Hell, we got somebody else in the house.
hey, what's up?
Good to see you,
Glad
PBR.
you're here.
Sorry you missed our most of our review there. Oh,
He'll have to get it, won't he? He'll have to get that damn dirty thing. You kick yourself, Shadow? Makes me want to sing. I'm gonna go downtown, gonna see my gal yawn. Look at this book I found. Marble Madness. There you are, Shadow. You
all right,
back?
I'm back. Yeah,
Okay.
sorry about that. I somehow or another kicked myself. I don't even know what happened. It's
You're not
been a
like
long.
Rex. Rex be kicking other folks, and you kick yourself. I mean,
That's right. Yeah, that's me, man. I'm too nice to kick anybody else. I just kick myself.
yeah, ain't no reason to be kicking folks.
That's right. Hell, I ain't got no people in
Not
here to
unless they
start kicking
deserve
folks.
it, right? Right, Shadow? Not unless they deserve it.
That's right. I mean, you got to be pretty out of line for me to kick you. So,
Yeah, I'm telling you. Yeah, you got to be almost like ready to assault me.
yeah, you
On
start
the
talking
internet,
crap about.
On the
about Mama
internet, you
Hawk.
can't reach me. You can't reach me on the internet, so
There you go. Eh? And,
go ahead and try and
well,
keep me if
PBR,
you
it's
want
good,
to,
good to
bro.
see you, dude. I'm glad you got to make it in here live. It looks like everybody's sleeping in this Saturday. It's very quiet today.
Yeah,
Yeah,
PBR
good.
made it.
Yeah, good
Oh,
to see you,
yeah.
sir.
When I got off at 4:15, they were still going at it. I said, "Brothers, I can't do it. I got to go to bed."
Wow. Yeah, I had a feeling that's what it was because, like I said, I saw that the stream was going late night when I first woke up this morning. I was like, no, hell no, I'm going back to bed.
Hey, the
I
only
thought
reason
about
I was
jumping in there
up,
just
yeah, the only reason I was up, man, is because we'd watched a ball game and I'd been drinking coffee all night. Shoot,
there you go.
I still had a half a pot, and I just kept going. Here, you want to do a draw stream? I said, sure.
Why not? What's
I
up,
can
Pop?
sit here and draw flies as good as anybody.
There you go. I can do that just sitting still.
Yeah.
What's going on, puppy dog? You want to come say hi? Oh, look, there's Daisy.
Yeah.
She's
Oh,
trying
see
to
that
waking up.
baby. Oh, that's a good baby. What's that baby's name?
Daisy.
Daisy.
Yeah, there
Daisy
she goes.
got her bed. She's a
Yeah,
good girl. Hey,
yeah.
Daisy.
You hear Walter, Daisy? Say hi.
Hey,
Say hi.
Daisy. What's up, baby? What up?
She keeps looking outside like, where's that coming from?
Yeah. Who's talking to me?
Yeah,
The
she's a
air
good
is
girl.
talking to me.
That's funny. That beanbag chair that she's on, Mama Hawk, actually bought that for me like a year ago, and it was just a little too low to the ground. I couldn't, get out
Yeah.
of it very easily and stuff. So
Well,
the
that's
dog
not
had
as
got.
big as the ones we had when we was growing up.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
had
no,
we had
I
lots.
mean, it was nice and comfy, but yeah, it needs more beans in it now. The dog has been using it as a bed, so. But it's funny. I got a picture of her somewhere. I have to post it. She she's got this big stuffed donut as a toy, and she'll lay down in the beanbag, and it's not quite big enough for her. So she puts the little donut on the floor next to the beanbag and puts her head on that. So,
Got her pillow.
yeah. So she'll sit there and arrange the beanbag all just right, and then set her little donut down, and then lay her head down on it. It's freaking hilarious, man. So anyway, thank y'all for coming in today. It's
Sure.
I know it was a bit of a quick one, and it was a bit disheveled, but
It
that's the
was
way
fun. I'm just
Shadow is
glad I
feeling
made
this
it,
morning.
bro.
Is a bit disheveled, but
Just glad I made it.
anyway, yeah, I'm glad you did too. Like I said, I didn't have high hopes that anybody else was going to make it when I saw how late that draw stream was going. And then for some reason, I couldn't figure out how to get Doc a message sent to him. I tried on X, and I don't. He must not be following me or something because I didn't have the option of sending it to him there. I looked.
People like you and Doc and Rex and Homer, we ought to have each other's phone numbers. We should. I mean,
Well,
and if
I
they're
mean,
willing to be a
yeah,
part of the circle, if they want to be part of the circle, you know,
right, right. I mean, and that's
we'll just
I
start a
don't
round table, Shadow. We'll start a round table.
right, right. But and I don't like to be intrusive. I don't know. I know Doc seems like a fairly private kind of guy. He doesn't get
Well,
too involved.
everybody needs friends, Shadow. I mean,
Oh,
I
for
mean,
sure.
a lot of people. I mean, their world is very sometimes very small unless you can enlarge it for them.
Right. Well, I mean, it's kind of weird, but I've always had a lot of friends, all growing up through school, all that stuff. A lot of people that hung out.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah,
well, once I got a little older, man, like especially the last like 20 years or so, I,
bro. You
I don't
start
really
working.
care about going out and all that kind of stuff.
You're
I
too
just want
busy
to come
raising
home
a
and spend time
family.
with the family. Yeah,
Yeah, raising a family, taking
yeah,
care of them, making sure they got enough food and their roofs over their head. And it's kind of hard to be
yeah.
running around. partying all the time if you have that responsibility and you take it seriously. You know,
Right. And that's why I enjoy, what we do with our streams and stuff on the
it
internet.
gives us
Because
an
now I got,
outlet. It gives us an outlet. You
yeah,
know, an
I
outlet,
got like-minded people I can talk with that are, like the
and
same
that's
kind of
cool.
things I do. And,
Yeah,
we can hang out and have a good time, and I don't have to leave the damn house, which
yeah. You know,
that works
it's
for
all
me.
good.
Yeah.
Well, if my friend's coming over, I don't feel like I have to clean my house anyway.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, if you got good friends coming over, who
If you're
cares?
worried, if
And
you're worried about the way my house looks, then don't come over because it ain't gonna please you. It'll be nice, and you
yeah.
can hang out and you'll have a good time, and you'll feel like it's lived in, so you won't be worried about, oh, should I sit here, or oh, could I put my glass down here, or you know,
Yeah. Yeah.
no, not at my house. You come in
I
and
hate
make
places
yourself at
like that.
home, brother.
You walk in and it looks like a damn museum. You don't even want to sit on the couch. It's like, oh,
No,
yeah,
you come in my house, you make yourself at home because that's you're at home. You know,
exactly.
you want a soda, go get it. You ain't got to ask me.
Mhm. Well, I mean, that's just the way I am too.
As
If I'm
long as you don't
comfortable,
take advantage.
yeah. But if I'm comfortable enough to have you in my house, then at that point, what's mine is
Exactly.
yours, basically.
That's the way I
You
see it.
hungry? You thirsty? What do you need?
Except my woman, my woman's not
Well,
here.
yeah,
Everything else can be shared.
yeah. But I'm willing to. I'm fairly reasonable.
Yeah, I am too.
At least I like to think so.
Yeah, you are. I can tell. Just been talking with you, bro. We've had many discussions. I know you're real. You don't
Yeah.
put on a show for me. I guarantee you that. And I don't put on a show for you. And I don't plan ever to do it for anybody, really, if I don't have to.
No, I ain't never cared
I
what
did that
anybody
in
else
school
thinks.
too much, teaching. I had to put
Yeah.
on a they'd come in to evaluate you. Every once in a while,
Oh
they
yeah, yeah.
when I was teaching, they'd hardly ever evaluated me. But when they did, you're supposed to put on a dog and pony show, and do
Oh
everything
right,
they
right.
want. Well, I just went
Hmm.
ahead and did my own thing, brother. I just taught. I just taught my kids. I
Yeah,
didn't jump up and do stuff for them, you know. And they'd ask me, "Why didn't you?" What I said, "Look, what you see is what happens every day in this classroom. I'm not going to put on a show and have you think, oh, it's some grand scale here. He's got every word written down, and he's
yeah.
no. Yeah.
He
Teaching's
he's
not
got
that
this
way.
master lesson plan that he's following minute by minute.
And
You know.
if you know art, I know the elements of art. I know the principles of design. I know how to draw. I know how to show people. And that's what we did. We learned the
Well,
terminology and did the work.
I'll tell you what, Ozzy. I had many art teachers growing up, and I loved art. I drew all the time when I was a kid. That was my dream, was to be a
Me
comic
too,
book artist.
all the
And
time.
I mean, I was always drawing. If I wasn't cartooning, I was doing superheroes or scary stuff or whatever I could
Oh
come up
yeah,
with.
drawing monsters.
And,
A guy
the bet-
told me on classmates. He said that when he was like in the 6th grade, I gave him a whole tablet of monsters that I'd drawn. I said, dude,
cool.
where is it? He wouldn't let me have it back.
Oh,
He
you
goes, no,
shitting me?
man. He goes, you gave it to me, man. I said, well, I'll let you keep
Hell,
it. I just wanted to use it.
yeah, dude, just scan it for me and send
Yeah,
it.
that'd be fine.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine. You
I
can
was,
keep the originals. But
yeah, I
yeah.
wouldn't pay
But what
for
I
it.
was gonna say was that I had two art teachers that still stand out in my mind even after all these years, and both of them, they were very. It wasn't strict. It wasn't this regimented thing. You had your assignments to do, and he was teaching you the basics, or he was teaching
Yeah.
you the basics. But he also gave you the freedom to experiment and
Yeah.
encouraged it.
Well,
And
see, that's the
I
key
mean,
right
those
there.
those were the art classes that inspired me and that I enjoyed. You know.
Well, that's the way it should be done. I mean, if you see it, someone that has a talent and they're using it, show them how to
Yeah,
use
let
it
me
better.
go.
Show them how to use it better if you can. If not, get out of their
Hmm.
way.
Exactly. Yeah, because I mean, I knew some guys growing up that absolutely blew me away. I mean, they were just talented,
Look,
naturally could
dude,
draw.
I had students like that, brother.
Yeah,
It blew
I
my
just like
mind.
they. I had one dude. He was a couple years younger than me, and he watched me draw, and then he started drawing, and he surpassed me in no time. And he's coming to me going, "How do I do this?" And I was like, "Well, I can give you some suggestions." Or, bro, at this point, you're better than I am. you know, I just
In,
honest with
in
him.
your in your opinion, Shadow, you know.
Right, well, exactly.
But
But
somebody sees you and they say the same thing about what you're doing compared to them.
yeah,
Everybody
and
compares
again,
themselves
and
to
that's
something.
the wonderful thing about art, right? Is it's very subjective. What
Yes, it
one
is.
person, what one person can't stand, just it offends their sensibilities. Another person may fall in love with.
Yeah,
So
they hang it on their wall and look at it every day.
exactly, and you know, that's just the way it is.
Yeah, I
But,
tell you, man, art. I when I had a studio, I was I took my kids' artwork, uh, a lot of it, and I had a little show at the place where I had my studio. Man, I was selling those kids' art. And you talk about inspiring kids and them
oh
freaking
yeah,
out.
let them make a little
Man,
money,
somebody
right?
somebody bought their paint. It ain't the money, bro. It's somebody bought their painting and they just like, wow, man. And they just
That's what I
started
mean.
going
Yeah,
off, man. They were just art, man. And I know this one. There's one that I know. She's doing it for a living. I told her
that's
she's that
awesome.
good. I said, you are that good. I said, you just got to do it.
Yeah, that's
I
amazing.
said, you like
And
doing it. You can't have a better life than doing what you like.
and speaking of which, while I'm on the subject, uh, I just want to thank everybody for all the encouragement that I've been getting behind the scenes. People are pushing me on, when's my book going to be coming out? And I want to take my time, folks. I want to do this right and make sure I got the money to pay for everything. So the plan is it's going to come out next February. Going to launch the book. We'll have a 60-day campaign and then try to fulfill in April. So that's the plan. And if Shadow can do anything about it, that is how it will happen.
Shadow, I know this much for the short time I've just kind of, kind of drifted in here, hanging
Hmm.
out with you guys just because I was Rex's friend and now I'm your friend. And
Yes,
it's
sir.
great. But it's the thing about it is, that's people around. I've seen the way people love you, man. They like you. No, I'm not
I'm
saying that,
glad to
bro.
hear
I'm
it.
just
I don't know
saying.
why, but
Well, I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. It's the way you speak to them, the way you treat them. I mean, all that matters. Okay. If you ignore me, uh, you flippantly say things about well, that turns people off. But you don't ever
yeah,
do that. I mean,
right.
you
Well, I
treat
mean,
people, you treat them like you want to be treated. I mean, that's kind of the way my philosophy is. Hey, I'm going to
yeah,
treat this guy like this because that's the way I want to be, and we'll see what happens. You know,
right, right. And I like to joke around and yank people's chains a little bit here and there,
sure.
but it's all in good fun. I'm never trying to hurt
Yeah.
nobody.
I mean, yeah. I
And
mean, that's never our intention is to hurt somebody, man. If
nah,
they think
nah.
that,
I
then
just like to I
they're
like to have
wrong.
fun, man. If, if you don't have a sense of humor in life, then I mean, I pity you because you're gonna have a long, terrible life. You
Big
got to
time.
have a sense of humor, man. Uh, life is too damn serious.
Well,
Otherwise,
you
it'll
know
make you
what,
crazy.
man? Laughter's good for your soul, man. It really is.
Mhm.
A good laugh
Oh, no.
is better than getting mad. Okay.
Oh, for sure, dude. Oh, I'll tell you what, man. It's especially when I was younger. I had a hot temper when I was a young man,
Yeah. Yeah.
and me and my first wife would get in fights sometimes and stuff like that, and it would never fail. If I went to bed angry, man, I would wake up the next morning with a migraine headache and
Not
just
good.
feel like shit, for the whole damn day. It's just not worth it, man. It's just
There's, there's and
never
there's no
go to bed
reason for it.
angry. Hey, Apex Comics.
Apex, what's up, my
Apex
man?
says he's going to come on in 15 minutes. All right, Apex. Well, we'll keep it going for a little while for you to get you in here. The show usually runs from 12 to 1, Apex. You see
Yeah,
15 minutes from now.
it'll be one, won't it?
Exactly. That's all right. We'll keep it going a little bit extra since Apex decided to wake up this morning. I think he was up late last night drawing too, wasn't he?
Well, I don't think he was drawing, but he did pop in. I think.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
we got. Look at here. What is this?
Ooh, I don't know. Hold
Beowulf.
on. Let me switch the screen
I
here.
just found this laying over there.
Oh, god dang it. Wrong button.
It's all right. You don't
Uh,
have to. It's not
No,
that.
no, no. I got you. Hold on, man. I'm just,
Yeah, bro.
I'm
Okay,
not,
man.
I'm not as slick as this as Rex is.
Uh, he for a long time he wasn't slick. Okay.
No, I know.
Yeah.
I, I've been there with him. So everything I learned from Rex. You can blame it all on him.
Uh, This is a this is thing here. It's kind of hard to see. Let me put it in the light. It's a
Ooh,
Grimm's Fairy Tales Beowulf.
wow.
Beowulf.
Beowulf? Yeah,
Yeah. He's a
that's cool.
creepy looking monster there, dude. That dude's just
The
throwing
cool
a punch.
thing about the
He's just
Beowulf
throwing a punch
story
at
is,
it.
yeah. But the amazing thing about that story, is nobody knows who wrote it.
Really?
Yeah, it was one of those word of mouth handed down stories for years,
Yeah.
like
Oh, I
from
got
Viking.
you.
They believe it came from Viking culture, I think, and or Gaelic, one or the other. But I can't remember which one for sure. Hey, Caleb Reynolds in the house. Good to see you, Caleb.
Hey, look.
Um, but yeah, there's no credited author to that story. I didn't know it's
Wow.
been yeah, it's what do they call that? Where it's just a story that's passed down by word of mouth.
A folk tale.
Folktale. That's what I was looking for. Yeah, it's a folktale.
I
So
like this cover, even though I don't think the book's worth that much.
that's a pretty cool looking Magneto, though.
Yeah, it is. Look at the way he's got that he's controlling whatever's in his hand. It's kind of wild looking.
Yeah, that's neat. I like him in the white and black too, instead of the
Yeah.
magenta or whatever he's usually in.
Well, here, I'm just messing around.
I
You can
only
take me off full screen, bro. I was just looking at a few things I had
okay.
laying
Hold
around.
on. Let me switch it back up. I didn't know how much you had to show us.
I didn't know we was going to be. I thought, I didn't know I was prepared.
Oh yeah, no problem, no problem. Well, since we're gonna be hanging out for a few minutes, sorry, buddy, but I gotta make another cup of coffee real quick.
I got to make me one. I found my little
All right,
iron
well,
dandy.
you do that. I'll keep vamping here until you get back.
You all right? I'm gonna go empty my coffee pot too.
There you go. All right, everybody. Well, thanks everybody for showing up, even though it seems like everybody had a little bit of a late Friday night last night. I'm glad to see a few people popped in today. And hail to everyone who does a rewatch. Please like, share, and subscribe. Shadow is trying to build the channel a little bit before I launch my book next year, so every little bit will help. And I appreciate you all. And no, I'm not saying thank you like John Mayer. Uh, there's been some crazy stuff going on lately, man. I don't know if you keep track of any of that stuff, but it's just funny. Things that are going on in the world right now. And now everybody has just completely shut up because EBS decided to take his family to Disney World. He's gone for a week.
Yeah.
And like all the drama and everything that was going on for the last week and a half, almost 2 weeks, just disappeared last night. There was absolutely nothing going on the internet. It was fucking so fun. So it just goes to prove that people don't have a problem with CG. They don't have a problem with indie comics. people just have a problem with Ethan. And hey, if you got a problem with Ethan, that's your problem. I've said it before and I say it again. CG wouldn't be where it's at if it wasn't for Ethan. He's our Stan Lee. He's the guy that gets out there and does the work and helps everybody out. And he's been stabbed in the back more than freaking Julius Caesar. And well, that's all
He's
right. He still keeps on going.
surrounding with people that won't stab him in the back.
Well, I mean, he's been learning,
Yeah,
slowly
well, I'm
over the
sure it's a
last
big.
8 years. But unfortunately, it's the nature of the internet too. Else, you like to think that people are being real with you, but unfortunately, a lot of times it turns out that people that act like they're being real with you while they're on a stream may not really be such a great person behind the scenes. So, but you live and learn, and you find out the hard way. So, oh, we got another guy's popping in. Look at this. Oh, it's Elsie.
I kicked myself.
What happened, Elsie?
I kicked myself, buddy. Long
Oh,
time no see.
sorry about that. I was wondering what happened to you. Wait a minute.
I think I hit something on my phone and it jumped back to the whatever. And
Yeah, that's the problem I got with being on my phone too. That's how I end up kicking myself all the time because you just brush a finger accidentally across something and it's like, whoop, shit, I'm gone. Yeah,
I'm telling you, it's true. Oh, I put it in my
but
pocket one time and ended up kicking myself completely out
yeah,
before. Okay.
I'll do that sometimes. I'm listening to something, while I'm at work, and then I got to go, move locations or whatever. So I slip my phone in my pocket, and as I
Yeah.
put it in my pocket, it'll switch up what I'm listening to. Like, God dang it! Now I gotta wait until I get to where I'm going and go back to where I was, and put it back on. But all right, give me 1 second here to stir up this cup of coffee.
I got mine, man. I got me a cup.
Yeah, I'm just an instant guy.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Not no.
I can't do no black coffee.
Oh no! I doctor
I
mine
got
with a little cream
I
and
got
sugar.
creamer and whipped cream on top of it.
Ooh, there you go.
A
You're
little
getting fancy,
Starbucks,
mister.
little Starbucks action going on.
That's
A little bit cheaper
call
though.
it. You put a little happy face on there with some cinnamon.
Yeah,
Have
well,
you seen them things yet? That they've got these new machines, dude, with where they can actually print uh little pictures on top of the foam on your latte.
are you serious?
I'm serious, dude. It's like a little laser printer that shoots out, cinnamon or whatever it is, whatever little topping you want, right
That's
onto the
insane.
top of the foam. It, I saw it on. Oh, look at Carrie's in the house. Oi, oi, Saveloy, Carrie.
Hey, oi, oi, girl. What's
Please
happening?
go back and do the rewatch, Carrie. Uh, Spread the word out there in England for Doc. Let's get him some international people.
We love England
That's right.
because
We love
Carrie's
our
there.
limey cousins.
Carrie makes the whole country better.
Well, yeah,
Why?
Carrie,
Because
Carrie
she
fired
talks to
shots.
us. Why?
That's
Because
right.
she talks to us. Yeah,
She
she's
puts
our
up
friend.
with us silly Yankee bastards.
Yeah, well, I mean, that would you might. Some of them might be Yankees. We're about some rebels down here. I think.
Well, I mean, in England, we're all Yanks.
Oh,
Too.
okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, tell her I don't know what a Yankee is except a baseball team, Yankees,
That's right.
New York.
But well, we love our English brethren and sister, and
Yes, we
Charlie's
do.
London out there doing the work for CGUK. Peter
This
Gilmore,
whole
one of my
world
favorite
needs to
artists.
realize that people like us, we're not. I don't hate anybody. There's nobody on this planet that I hate. I mean, I
No,
don't know enough people to hate them, you know. So why am I
yeah, I
going to hate
mean,
something I don't know? It don't make any
yeah,
sense.
you had to really, do something serious for me to hate you.
Well, yeah,
I
but
made
you know,
this. I made dislike some people.
I'm talking about like the citizens in England, the citizens in America, citizens in Japan, citizens in Mexico. The citizens really don't hate each other. it's the powers to be that cause us to get that
Oh
way
yeah,
towards each
yeah.
other.
It's the government's, attitudes towards each other.
I'm
Yeah,
glad there's going to
I've
be
been all
smaller
over the
government.
place, and I meet people I like no matter where I go. It
Yeah,
don't matter. You
yeah,
know,
man. People are people, okay? And you should give everyone a chance, in my opinion, till they don't deserve it no more. They give me the finger and
everybody's
tell me
just.
to get out of their face, I will.
I mean,
Right?
everybody is just trying to live a life that makes them happy, which
If they
is
if people would
all you can
realize that,
ask for
hey,
out of life.
we're all kind of trying to do the same thing, except these people in charge won't let us. They're
Exactly.
setting us up against each other, and that ain't right because we don't feel that way as a race, as humans. I don't hate anybody in England because they're in England. I don't hate anybody in France because they're in France or Canada or Mexico or
Well,
Australia. You know, it don't matter.
no,
Uh,
there's no reason to.
that's
Now,
what I'm saying. You know,
I mean, there are certain people out there that their whole philosophy is to hate Western
but
civilization and
those are
what
the
we stand
people that
for.
aren't
Now,
in my
those
circle.
people, no, and they never will be.
Never will be. That's right.
But yeah, for those certain groups,
The truth be
then
known, Shadow, they don't want to know us anyway.
no, they don't want to know us. They want to kill us.
They want to get rid of us.
Hmm.
They think there'll
We
be
are
more for them or something. I don't know.
no, it don't matter. We're infidels. If you don't if you don't
Well,
believe everything that they believe, then you deserve to die. That's all there is to it.
wouldn't that be sad living in a world where everybody was an infidel except for you're like you? You're my friend, so you're not an infidel, Shadow, but everybody else is. What? That ain't no lie.
Tell me, dude. Again, I
Crazy.
mean, it takes too much energy to run around with that much of a hate on all the time,
Right,
man.
man. You got
Good
it.
lord.
You said it.
Carrie, Carrie says, I presume Rex's absence means he's snoozing after 7 hours streaming for 7 hours earlier. I
Yeah, I
have a
could only
feeling
count
you are
four.
correct, Carrie.
And Kerry, I was 4 hours with him, but I couldn't hang for till I went to bed at 4 o'clock,
Jeez. Oh,
and that was
hold on.
going.
Look at here. We got a last minute arrival.
Well,
And
come
there
on
he is,
in.
Mr. Brett Cantrell.
Yes.
What's
Hello.
Hail,
up?
Apex.
What's
What's
happening,
happening,
man?
My
bro?
gosh, DoorDash all morning. Daddy needs to make money. That's right. That's why I had to do it.
So you were out
Show
working this
me the
morning?
money.
Yes, tonight on Apex After Dark at 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern, I'm having Tom Tuttle on
Oh,
7
hell yeah.
minutes before sundown.
Oh, I got to come on tonight, man. Tom's a good dude, man. I like him.
I'll send you the link. This will be
Cool,
fun.
cool. I
Oh,
appreciate it.
also, we're going to talk about what is your top 5 Western movies and top 5 Western TV shows. So have that in
Ooh,
mind. So we're going to
okay.
talk about those
All
two.
right.
Yeah.
Sounds interesting, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sounds.
that's gonna be fun, man.
If
What?
if you
That's
got a
what eight
link, you
eight
send me a link,
central.
Hey,
Apex. I'll join the chat or whatever.
okay. Great. Thanks. I'll go put the link in the chat. You guys know my channel. So yeah, I'll
Oh yeah,
do that real
awesome.
quick.
And it's 8 central, isn't it?
8
Apex.
Central. 8
8
If
Central.
I if I do a search, would Apex After Dark? Is that what it's called?
No, look at Apex Comics, my channel name. You'll find it.
Just
And then
Apex Comics.
the show name
Okay.
is Apex After Dark. I've had that for
Okay.
like since
Yeah.
2022, I believe, or 2021. I can't
Yeah,
remember.
it's
Yeah,
kind of like my show today with the high noon. It's just
that's
the
right.
name. Yeah. So but oh, and it's COMIX for
Yes,
Apex
the on
Comics.
my
Okay.
X.
Okay.
Some people spell it comics the way it's supposed to be. No, mine's
Yeah.
X. The
And then they're like, I,
X.
I can't
Yeah,
find it.
it's an
Where's
X.
he
Come
at?
on. Where's it?
People
Yeah,
need to
right.
learn how to spell.
That's
They
why I
need to
keep
learn how to
telling
spell,
people.
don't they?
Yeah.
Well, we don't have Rex, Hex, and Apex because there's no X's in there. Damn it. That's,
It has to be. Oh,
It's,
okay. Here's my link. And here we go. Bam.
you know,
It's in
the
the
funny
chat.
thing about Apex is that you can always sing that song too. All my exes live in Texas.
All my exes live in Texas.
That's
That's why
why
I
I hang
hang
my
my
hat.
head in Tennessee. George Strait,
That's
everybody.
really that.
Yeah.
Living a good life in Tennessee while I'm freezing to
Sure.
death up here in the Midwest. I got to get my ass out of here.
Try to get him to
Yeah.
come on down. There's plenty of places to move in around here.
Well,
Oh,
dude, I'm hoping. I don't know. We'll see. I got something in the works right now that, if it
It's like I don't know.
turns out to be real, I might be able to go ahead and get my ass relocated and start doing some things I'd like to do instead of things I have to do. So we'll see.
exactly.
Wouldn't
Let's
that
do
be
that.
awesome?
That would
It
be
would
awesome.
really be awesome, dude. You have no idea.
Well, I do, brother. I slaved for 30 years, man. I know. I
Of
worked for
course,
my retirement, and when
knowing.
it came, I wasn't
Mhm.
going to keep working. I took it.
Yeah.
Now,
Well, dude, I'm looking at it now too. I just had a some kind of little thing on the internet. It's one of them government websites or whatever popped up, and you can because they're increasing Social Security now. The Trump's in
Yeah.
charge, and they found all this fucking waste, so they're gonna do stuff to increase Social Security for people.
Go
Um,
Doge. I love
yes,
go
yes,
Doge.
yes. So if they
clean this
actually do
place
that,
up.
then I can retire at 62 instead of 67, which
And you
means
know
4
what, Chad?
years
There'll probably
max.
be a
So
country that you'll be able to live in free and enjoy your life to pursue the happiness you're trying to attain. And that's
Exactly.
what
exactly,
America's about, man.
Yes. We're going
yeah.
to bring it back to those principles. I want to help do that too. We're going to help our
I'm
Oh,
not,
dude,
president do that.
I'm all on board, man.
yeah,
Yeah, I've actually joined a couple of groups on Twitter, and
Good.
I don't know if it's an Elon AI or if it's actually Elon, but I've been having some conversations with something that claims to be Elon anyway,
Really.
and yeah,
The
it's pretty
Elon AI.
interesting.
If he's,
I think it might be an AI because I don't think he has time
yeah,
to be answering
he
all these
doesn't.
yeah.
tweets.
He has a life model
So
decoy. To-
exactly.
Hey,
he's,
Shadow, you just need to
Yes,
be
sir.
careful driving your Tesla around, okay?
Yeah, I
Because
know,
yeah.
man.
Oh,
People,
no
people,
kidding.
that's the best part though is all these freaking SJW Democrats were the ones that were pushing these electric vehicles for
They
the last
were.
15
they're the ones
years.
that have them.
Yes.
Yeah, and now they're turning on themselves and destroying their own cars. It's fucking
They're eating their
hilarious.
own.
Yeah, they'll eat
It's,
themselves.
And you
PPR
would think
asks. Uh,
these idiots, you own a Tesla, right? Or you used to be a fan of them.
I
You
did
would
PPR.
think you know that they have 360-degree fucking video around them at all times. So anytime you walk up to one of them things, you're on
Gates,
camera, you stupid son of a bitch.
PPR street game. Yeah.
It's like,
Right
oh, I'm
on.
gonna get away with key in this car. No, you're not.
No, no. I think Tesla should have force fields. You think so it gets damage to the car?
You
You
know,
think
they should
Elon
have
could develop a force field?
built-in stun guns. Well, you
Built-in
touch the
stun guns,
thing,
yeah, force
and
field. So
just fucking
SJW should
zap
try to
your
throw
ass.
a rock at it, be like boom, bounce off the thing, and you project your stun, go
That'd be cool.
psst, and you're like and then you fall
Yeah,
Can you
over,
imagine
yeah.
somebody
You
putting
just
the key to
pull
that?
hair all over the place.
you
Somebody
walk over and
taking the
touch it, and
key.
you just drop to the ground and flop like a fish for 5 minutes.
Oh,
You're like,
let
oh
them take a
shit.
key across that.
Yes,
That key
back
would
then, back
blow
in the
up.
day, yeah. Oh, oh, I was on. I was in the chat on Mandy's stream, the Ballers, and I put in a super chat for $5. Says back then, about the Dan Lawless variant cover. I said, I bet Dale can crush it drawing those bat demons, and they're talking about it. Dale goes, yeah, I could crush those. I could draw those bat demons, and he goes, wait a minute,
Oh,
did I agree to that? Yeah, Dale, why
fucking.
not?
Yep, you did, Dale. Too late. We're holding you to it.
Too late. You got to draw a bat demon on cover.
Bro, man. Can you
Yeah,
imagine if
well,
Dale fucking
sun,
whipped out a cover for your ass? Holy shit,
my
Apex.
God. Oh, that'd be so awesome.
And that's
Oh,
the thing about Dale. You never know. He might.
He might. He seems real
Hey,
excited about it. It's like, cool,
bro,
Batman.
he loves John Monsters. I mean,
He
that's
does.
his gig. You know,
Yeah, it's his
oh,
thing. You get to
that
listen.
would be insane, dude. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to announce while we're still live, but I'll tell you guys backstage
Okay.
later. I've got
Right.
a commitment from somebody for one of the cover options for my book already, and man, I
Okay.
couldn't be happier to have this guy agree to do a cover for
Oh,
me.
really? This ought to be a
Oh,
special
cool.
deal, man. This sounds cool.
Oh, bro. I mean, when I tell you who it is, you're gonna be like, "Oh shit," because I mean, this guy's gonna kill it, man.
Oh, I
He's
bet.
good.
Well, I hope you can use my art for some of the inside pages or whatever you want to do
Oh
with it.
yeah. Oh, bro. Everything that I'm gathering up is all the concept pages. Everything is going to be included. Um,
Cool.
I'm still waiting on a couple more pieces to come in because I want to kind of boil in, everything, everybody, the gaming stuff.
Hmm.
I'm going to boil it down into the final design,
Yeah.
and then uh, Rob Rob Ewing has
Oh,
agreed
nice.
to once I get the final design put together, he's going to do the final design piece for me,
Oh, cool.
um, and then I can have reference to send out to anybody else, and if there's any fan art or anything that wants to be done. But everybody that's done, I want to include all the concept pages in the back of the book,
Yeah.
um, so people can see like the evolution of how the character started, what it
That'd be
ends up
cool.
being at its final stage, and all that kind of stuff. So I think that'll be a lot of fun.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Here's my fan poster art design of Dead Ninja. There you go.
Oh, dude, look at that! Yeah. Oh, I love that
Dead
background and
Ninja.
shit, dude. That turned out cool.
That's
Red.
nice.
The
Yeah.
only dead ninja
You know,
standing is Dead Ninja.
that kind of reminds me of the cover that Graham did for Tom's new book.
Yes, Tom Tuttle's book. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I wanted to come up with
that's
the logo. I was like, oh, I'll draw the whole damn thing. Rex and Mike could
that's
use it
cool.
as a poster or whatever he wants to do with it. Yeah,
Yeah, very
that'd be
nice.
fun. Yeah, thank you.
Dig it, man.
Nice.
Dig it. Nice color choices too. Very good.
Thanks. I think a red background. I'm like, okay, that's death. And
Yeah,
okay, dead
yeah,
ninjas all over the place. Red as in blood. He's got a yellow costume. Put the yellow with the dead is. And it's easy
yeah.
to
So he
see the
pops.
ninja
I
part.
mean, he really pops from the
Top.
background. Yeah, very
Yeah.
cool.
Here, Apex, I want to show you a
Smart.
painting. I've, s- I think you've seen this, Shadow. So I'm gonna see if you can.
Okay, let's see a painting. Oh,
Oh, hold on.
let's.
Let me.
I'm gonna get closer there, Elsie. If you can get
Uh,
the camera and
wait a
close in.
second. I'm
Let's
gonna
see.
make LZ big here in a
Oh,
second. Hold
yeah,
There
make
we
Elsie
on.
enlarging his screen. Oh,
Well, is and
if you can figure it out.
will
And again.
indignate.
Oh, yeah, there
go.
it is. Yeah, go.
There he
All
is.
right.
Whoa.
There. Okay, good. Oh, you're in your garage. How about that? Your collectible garage.
Oh, look at
Did,
that.
did you do that, Elsie?
Yeah.
That's good, man.
That's
Thanks, bro.
cool.
Nice celestial abstract
Oh
bursting
yeah,
art,
man.
bursting colors. I like that.
I
I bet you Rex
oh yeah.
likes that one. He's a fan of the abstract stuff.
This is really
Well, the
good.
thing is I
That's
don't do
cool.
too many abstracts. You know,
Hmm.
Yeah.
I I usually do the things that I see,
Uh-huh.
um, and I happen to have this acrylic flow stuff,
Mm,
and I started thinking of color scheme. I said, "Oh man, purple and red, and
yeah.
makes a good brown looking." And there's sand in that dude. There's all kinds of materials. I mean, I use what I'm like Picasso. Hey, whatever, if it works, I'll use it.
Yeah, that's what
And
he did.
Yeah,
and
he's one of
paint.
those.
If I'm doing
What do you
drawings
call
and
it?
things.
Multimedia guys, man.
Multimedia.
Oh
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
it's me.
Picasso could draw on a napkin and sell it for 80 grand.
yeah,
Dude,
dude.
hey, how about when he was sitting in that? How about when he was sitting in that restaurant and he drew this guy a picture because he had fed everybody
Yeah.
in there, and he
Yeah.
gave it to the guy, and the guy goes, "You're not going to sign it?" He goes, "I don't want to buy the restaurant."
Right?
Hell,
Yeah,
Shadow Punk in
that's
the
what he
house. Good
told
to
him.
see you, Shadow Punk.
Oh, man. Shadow Punk. Hell, good
Awesome.
deal.
Great to see you. Hope all is
Yeah.
well on your end.
Yes.
For sure. Hope it all's well.
For sure, for sure. Yeah, I skipped
Yeah.
breakfast at DoorDash and ran a couple of errands. Got some gas for my car. Came back here, live stream.
Well, Shadow Punk, we did a review earlier of Doc Blalock's Damn Dirty Thing. So if
Oh,
you can do
cool.
a rewatch, go back and check that out. If you haven't heard
I'll
about it
rewatch
yet,
it too.
back Doc if you can. He's a great guy and
Yeah, he
a hell of
is.
an artist.
I backed him the other day. I said, I'll get that thing.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
I too. I backed it.
Yeah,
Doc drew a cool fin
you should
bat.
be getting your package anytime because last I heard from Anthony, he said he was just about completed with
Oh, nice.
fulfillment when I got my package.
I
And
haven't
that
got
was
mine yet.
like not quite a week, no, about 4 or 5 days ago, I guess I got it in, something like that. So
Did he start fulfilling earlier this week or last week?
I, I'm guessing it was like maybe a week and a half or so ago. 'Cause
Oh,
like I
okay.
said, I got mine, I think Tuesday or something like that. It came in. I was like, oh shit, look at here.
Nice.
So,
Right?
Cool. I should be
yeah, I
getting
didn't.
mine maybe a couple of days or so. Yeah.
I would expect so. Yeah,
Yeah. Monday.
Anthony's good, man. He gets them
He is
out.
good.
So
Yeah. He does. He fulfills.
I know some people have a problem with Dark Grift, but I
I
like
don't.
Anthony.
He's a
I
cool
think he's a
guy.
pretty good dude, man.
He is.
I mean, he's got a nice dry sense of humor. And
Yeah. I get
I
along
like
great.
Anthony.
Yeah, he's cool.
Yeah,
He's a
but
I
good
mean,
musician.
don't you guys usually have to have a reason to dislike somebody?
Yeah.
yeah,
I
I
mean,
mean,
Has
you
to
have
be
to
a good
let it
reason.
go. You know, some
I mean,
people find
uh,
reasons. Some people make up reasons or find them. You know,
yeah.
well, yeah, exactly. And
crazy.
we see that going on right now in
We do.
with
And
some of the
CG
bigger guys in
and
CG. Yeah,
internet, YouTube. You know
the
what?
whole
I still like Dan Frega, but I don't like his choices, his recent choices.
well, my
Um,
new name for Dan is Fragmental at this point.
yeah, yeah,
Just,
I get it. I
I
understand
don't
that.
I
He
don't
just
know
made
what
some
the
bad
hell happened.
choices, man. I don't know. I wish that I never. I mean, I haven't seen that video or whatever. I wish that video would be like, oh guys, it was this AI. You think my kids would be doing that?
Yeah, son, dude. Up until then,
Uh,
I was
yeah,
still willing to just go, hey, maybe everything can be patched up and
yeah. I'm not gonna
whatever.
hold my
But
breath, but good luck to
yeah,
him, man.
once that video come out, I was like, okay, that's it, it's over.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
and I don't ever refund anybody, so I'm not asking Dan for a
I'm not
refund.
either. I want my
Apparently,
book.
well,
You know,
apparently he's told people he's not refunding them anyway. He put the
that's good.
money
Might as well
away.
get your book.
And, yeah,
I'm a
uh,
patient customer. I really am.
dude,
I
I've been
got
waiting 5 years at this point. I might as well get my stuff. But you know
yeah,
what? I'm probably never going to back you again. I mean, that's just the
yeah.
way it is.
That's the way it is, man. Yeah, my Shinobi Sasquatch. I want that. Rob Willis or
Yeah, fuck
the
yeah,
other
dude.
guy. He's a fish it up.
But was that you that asked about that in
I
chat
did.
somewhere?
Shinobi
Yeah, okay,
Sasquatch.
yep.
That was me.
Uh,
Can't
uh,
wait. I'll give it 2 more years.
yeah, you asked Chris Graves, right,
I
about it.
did. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that, dude. I was like, yeah, hell yeah. Fuck about that. Somebody put that
I had
shit
a
out there.
list. I had a list. That and Reality 94 Shelby. I know he's adding pages and stuff.
I,
I
you
know
know,
him.
I love
I
Shelby
trust
too,
Shelby. Yeah.
but I trust Shelby too, and I
Too.
haven't complained about it. But damn,
No.
dude, it's been a while since I invested in that.
Come on,
You know,
Shelby.
it's like, and I
Final
love
Upper
Shelby's
Perception,
art, man.
Reality 94. Oh, Detective Dead. I heard Critias is working on that still. And Shinobi
Dude, really?
Sasquatch. And yeah, according to EVS, is what he was saying.
That's been what,
Oh,
like 7 years?
oh, no. Yeah. Wait a minute. 2019, right? 6 years.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
6 years. Fuck, dude.
Yeah, he's late, all right.
Yeah.
Oh, and also,
Late for sure.
He's like late, like almost dead.
oh yeah, death. We all know it's going to take Joe
Well,
Blow to do
Rob's
that for a
doing
while.
300 pages, dude.
He's 300 pages of that shit. I'm like,
Yeah,
okay,
and
I think it's
that
going to
art
be
is
2027.
crazy. Yeah,
I'll give it that. 300
but you know,
pages.
I mean, on something like that, I knew what I was getting myself into when he
Me
said
too.
it was going to be 300 pages, and
Mhm.
and when I saw his art, I was like, you know
Yeah,
what?
5 years.
I'll buy it and I'll wait. That's
I'll
fine.
wait. I hope I don't die. What
Yeah.
comes in?
I hope I live long enough to get the
I
damn.
live long enough. It goes, finally, death is here. And then you open up and you die or some shit.
Yeah, you have a heart attack.
No, I want to read the book
I'm
before I
so
do
happy I
that.
finally got my death.
Death.
Yeah, that'd be my luck.
At
That's
the
right.
end of the page, at the end of the 300 pages, and you're like, here comes death knocking at your door. Like, oh, am I ready? All right. Nah, no way.
Who was that guy that did that, like a Sasquatch and that little girl?
Oh, that's Pitt. No. I'm sorry.
No,
That's
no, no.
that's
Oh,
the little girl. On the Pitt was a little boy, right? Timmy.
yeah,
Yeah, well,
Pitt
see,
was Timmy.
Oh,
this is from
this.
y'all. This is from
That's Rob Ewing.
yeah.
Sasquatch and Saucy or whatever.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah,
Sasquatch and Saucy. Yeah, that's
I
right. Yeah,
backed
yeah,
that.
Whatever that
Yeah,
is.
I
That's
backed
Rob Ewing.
that one. I
That's
backed
cute.
yeah,
that
dude.
one.
That
That
was
was
really
cool.
good.
That's a cool book, man.
It's really cool. Yeah.
And speaking of which, I gotta back that because I got Rob working for me.
I
I better
do,
back
yes. Back those books will help them out. Yeah.
Help him
I
out.
better give him some love. So
I do have an
Yeah.
idea for let's see. Oh yeah, for Dead I'm sorry. What was it? Oh, Dead Ninja. I'll approach Rex, see if I can pencil some pages and Omer ink over my pages. I want to see what it looks like. That's just an approach I want to do.
yeah,
Yeah.
Shadowpunk makes a good point. It says
Yeah.
300 pages is
Homer's a
nonsensical.
good dude, man.
I like Omer. He's cool.
Yeah, he's a
Yeah, the
good guy.
logical
He's a good guy.
questions. Why not break up into multiple issues campaigns so it doesn't add up? That is a great point.
Hmm.
You could do that.
That
You
is a
could
good
do a
point.
22 page for each one, 20 or 22 pages,
Bro, we could have
and then,
what
or
15
30.
issues already at that point.
You could
300
have
pages.
issue 15 of Death. Here it
That's yeah.
comes, guys.
Hell,
You could
dude. I mean, if he got,
floppies.
because I think he said he was like in the 200s already on pages. So if you
Yes.
think about it, he could put out 10, 24-page issues like now. Just
24
do one
pages.
campaign after another, man. Every fucking
You can
30
rake
days.
in the
Boom,
money,
boom,
more
boom.
money that way. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hmm.
And yes, Carrie, I would love to see the painting you did. Send it to me on Insta because I don't know how to
Yes.
fetch it and bring it up here. So
Oh,
Did you
sorry
do
about that.
another one,
painted
Carrie? Did she do another one?
Yeah,
another
she
paint.
said she did. Hold on. Let me
Oh, that's
see.
cool.
Painted the day that Jesus rose from the cross today, she said earlier.
Wow.
There we go.
Okay.
Well, that should be pretty cool. The
Oh, yeah. I like to see
actual
that.
resurrection.
Hey, Carrie, send it to
Carrie, how long have you been painting?
ELZIEJ.
So to
No,
Elsie. If I
I've
send it
seen
Apex,
one
he can
painting.
screen share it. Oh yeah, I could screen share it.
Oh yeah, you can do that, Carrie. Yeah, yeah. Do that. See? There she is. I'm a little slow this
Cool.
morning, Carrie. I was up late and did a little drinking last night. So
So is he gonna send
He,
it via Twitter or
he
what?
was thirsty.
I'm not sure. Carrie, do you got
Are
Apex's
you,
Twitter? Or I think she's on Insta. She'll probably send it to
are
you
you
on
on
Insta.
Instagram? Okay, I'm at brett.cantrell.56 on Instagram. I'll put it in the chat.
There you go. Drop your link. So make it easy for Carrie.
Yes.
Look at you guys, man. That's got
Networking.
me got me all going past my normal limits and stuff today. Look at this.
Well,
The longest
You're
high
starting to
noon
rock
episode
out,
ever.
baby. You're starting to rock out, Shadow.
we're a thrill. Come on.
That's man. I'm glad to see somebody showed up. I was starting to think everybody pulled a me last night, and nobody was waking up until 1 o'clock.
Yeah, well,
No, I was
we
like, you
got
sent me a link. I'm like, I'll respect the link and pop in.
No, I appreciate
On
it, brother. I
Instagram.
appreciate it.
Okay, screen share. Okay, let me go find my Instagram. Where? Okay, send a photo.
Yeah, that's usually where
Do
Carrie
I?
sends me.
Okay. Do I? What do I do?
Um,
What do I do? Oh, I just click it and
yeah, if you do
copy image,
yeah,
or copy image address. I
copy
forget.
image.
I'm gonna
I think
copy
copy
image.
it. Yeah,
I
I'm
would.
gonna copy
and
image.
then if you do a share screen, I can bring you in from
Okay.
backstage.
Oh man, let me. How do I do that? I'm going to
You
put
got
it
me,
in
bro.
the address. Okay, here we go. Paste. I'm going to paste it.
There
No,
we
it's
go.
not. I'm going to copy address. That's what I need to do. My bad. Let me do it again. All right, here we go. I'm
Really?
going to copy
I've
image
never had to
address.
copy address.
And then, yeah, then I can put the link in. I can like paste it up to the link. There we
Sorry,
go.
Shadow. Sorry,
I'm
Shadow
pasting
Punk.
the
You're
link
dealing with a bunch of older
and
guys here. We're boomers.
search it. Search it. Let me find it.
That's
Oh
us.
my God.
Yeah. For
Oh,
Shadow
what
Punk,
is
it's
this?
probably second nature. He would have had it up on the screen in like
Oh,
4 seconds.
hold on. Which one is it? I can't. Oh my God.
Oh God, Apex is
Ugh,
talking to you.
this is weird.
I
I've
love
never
it.
done this before. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Is
Oh,
this?
we have fun.
Yeah.
If you're
I'll
55,
do this
Shadow Punk,
again.
wow, dude.
It's a long
All right,
address,
well,
man.
it took
That's
me
a
a
long
long time
address.
to catch up. I had a hate on for computers in general for a while. So
It's weird. Fears are weird. Okay, let me back arrow this. I think I
I had
did it
no
wrong.
idea. I thought you were just a young in there, like in your late 20s, early 30s, Shadow Punk.
Shadow Punk. All right. Create
Shadow's
account now.
about to catch up with me.
Yeah, it's in your messages. Yeah,
Hold
if you
on.
just pull up your
Oh,
messages.
okay.
Yeah,
That's what I could do. Sorry, that's what I could do. Yeah.
okay.
Index and chats. Okay, give me a moment. Let me go ahead and share settings. Present. Here we go. And I will share this. Here we go.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Let's see if it pops up in the back room
It's
here.
right there. Yeah.
Hold on. Oh, yeah, there
See
it
it?
is. Hold on. Yep.
Takes a while.
I
Let me
know.
get your laptop.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a
Okay,
laptop.
there
I'm
we
gonna
go.
get a scanner.
There it is.
Wow. Damn it.
There it is right there. I don't know. I can't really
Hold
blow it
on.
up
Okay.
that much,
That's
really.
nice, Gary. I like that. That's
That's
really
nice.
nice.
Looks good. Good job.
Yeah.
It makes me
Nice
feel like
color palette.
I'm looking out of the tomb.
Just look at, and there's those three crosses right there.
Don't you feel like you're looking out of
Nice.
the tomb?
I
Like
am.
you're inside of a tomb looking out? That's
And then
kind of how I
Jesus
feel.
rolled the boulder away, and
Yeah.
there you see the outside.
Flip
Exactly.
that dude right in half. Boom.
Wouldn't it be great if actually Jesus rose from his tomb? He sees what's outside, and he walks out from the tomb, and he sees a cute white bunny rabbit right there.
That rabbit's dynamite.
There's Easter right there, baby. You got two messages in one. You got Jesus walking out of the tomb, sees a very cute white bunny rabbit nibbling on some vegetables, and like, oh, there's Easter.
Yeah.
Then we can find
And
out where the egg came from.
maybe he's walking out carrying a little Easter bunny.
It could be walking, picks up the little cute white bunny and just walks out with it.
It's
Now,
not
see,
gonna run from him.
No,
this
it's
goes
like,
this goes to show you I've been twisted by Monty Python because all I see is the white bunny jumping around, biting people's heads off.
It's only a flesh wound. It's only a flesh
flesh
wound.
wound. Holy
Bring forth
Grail.
the holy hand grenade.
I love that movie. You can watch this over and over. It never gets old. It's funny.
Dude,
Trip.
I think it was about like 15 years ago or so. I almost bought one, but it was just too damn much
How much
money.
was
They
it? Like,
had a hand puppet that they were selling in Spencer's that was
really?
the look. It was
Wow.
like $50 or something at the
Oh,
time.
that's way too much.
But it was
Ew.
the actual rabbit from Monty Python. It had the bloody muzzle and everything.
Nice.
Oh,
It would
dude,
almost
I
be
wanted it,
worth
but
it.
I was like, I'm not paying that much for a puppet.
You can make your own rabbit. Has some materials. Some
Yeah,
cotton
I mean,
balls and things.
buy a stuffed rabbit and make your own puppet. Yeah.
Make your own Monty Python death rabbit. It's the death bunny.
That rabbit's pure dynamite.
Sucker just all of a sudden behead somebody. Whoosh.
No, it just chomps at their neck and a head falls, blood squirting. I'm like, whoa, that's a death bunny. Look out.
John Cleese is just, it's just a little rabbit. Look at the bones.
Look at the bones.
That rabbit. Killer.
The wizard named Tim.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
He's just leaping from
Shadow.
night to night, just biting the hell out of them. I love
He's biting the hell out of it. Wow, that rabbit has some agility to him. My gosh. What phenomenal carrots
it.
this bunny is
That
eating.
dude can. That dude can fly.
Can fly.
Yeah. Oh, dude, he was eating them super carrots that Bugs Bunny
He
used to
was.
have.
Super.
That's
I got some carrots in
Kind
my fridge I bought
of like
recently. I ate those.
Popeye. Kind of like
Yeah,
Popeye and
yeah.
the spinach. You know.
I love it.
See his little arm blow up.
I
Whoop.
My mom used to buy me canned spinach. I'm watching Popeye cartoons. I'm like, I
Hey
want some more
man,
spinach, mom. Yeah,
you do know that Popeye was the first superhero, don't you?
I mean, technically, yeah.
I
And I
think
think
so.
so.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
But,
really, he
it's
was.
Superman,
funny.
right?
They talk
He could
when I was
fly
growing
if
up,
he
dude,
ate spinach. You know.
I
I
think.
loved spinach so much that, elementary school and junior high
Yeah,
school, when they had spinach on the menu,
I love it.
I would
Great.
buy extra fries. And
Mm.
then I would trade all of my buddies and stuff because they didn't want their spinach anyway. So I'd be like, "Well, I'll give you 3 fries for your spinach."
There's some
By the time I was
spinach.
done, dude, I would have a big old plate full of spinach, man. I'd just sit there and mow on that shit.
That's good stuff,
It's
man.
good for you.
I'd love it, dude. I can eat like a big old bowl of spinach,
Oh, I
man.
Man,
love
I
it, man.
love
I
to
love
put an
spinach.
egg in there and scramble it up in there.
Really?
Ooh, it's
Oh,
good.
wow, that
Real
sounds
good.
Oh,
good.
that's different.
It
Mm.
is good, man. It's almost like a
I
souffle.
Yeah, Domino's has a special of the Parmesan stuffed crust.
It's
I got
good.
pepperoni and spinach. I was like, yeah,
Oh,
Ooh,
that sounds good.
half price on
Really?
that. Yeah,
Nice.
pineapple,
No,
that
pineapple,
was good.
bacon, and extra cheese. And it looked like
Extra
a
cheese.
sandwich. That cheese was so thick, it looked
Oh,
like a
wow.
sandwich.
Yeah,
oh, dude, I bought
Mercy.
calzones the other night for us from
I love
our local
calzones.
our local place. And up here by Chicago. So
Okay,
we
yeah.
open we open up these things, dude. I thought it was just gonna be your typical calzone. They
Right.
come in a box that was like 14 inches long and three
Whoa.
inches deep. These things were huge, dude. There's like 3 meals in it. And I cut mine open.
You had to
When
cut
they
it.
make when they make these things, they take it was like a giant mozzarella stick, a big square stick, just stuck into the middle of that thing, and then they throw all the ingredients in and fold it up and bake
Wow.
it. Oh, it was so good, dude.
Oh,
I mean,
wow.
the cheese stretch on this thing was
Oh, I
incredible. It was
love the
like freaking
mozzarella.
16 inches,
Stretch
you're just like, you know,
Mozzarella. We like a mozzarella. Come
the
on.
you know the
mozzarella.
The
the bad
parmesan.
part is though, I
Sounds
did
good.
that one time. We got home from band practice. Me and my buddy were spending the night over at his house, so we threw a tombstone in the oven.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
the drunken munchies, right?
Yeah, I love it.
And
Yeah.
so we're waiting, sitting there just dying. And the thing comes out of the oven, and we cut it real quick. Don't even wait it for it to cool down. And I take the first bite off that
Oh,
piece.
scald your mouth. Like,
No,
ah.
dude, the whole top of the pizza come off with the first bite, and
Yeah.
all that hot cheese and sauce just wrapped itself around my chin and up underneath my neck.
Oh,
Oh,
damn.
dude, I burnt the living shit out of myself with that.
Big old
Quick, get the
blister.
beer.
I
Ah,
was like,
Big old
ah,
blister.
pull it off.
peeling this thing out the
Water.
bottom of my chin.
Yeah, big old
It's
blister
gonna
down
wait.
there.
Dude, I
It's
still
gonna
can't.
wait.
That's why I got the goatee. The bottom of my chin there, no hair grows in anymore. Like
Really?
Well,
underneath,
Because that
yeah, like
pizza
under
instant.
the underside of my
burn the
jaw.
pores right out.
I didn't know
Yeah,
that. Wow.
yeah, like
Hey,
fried
Apex,
everything out right.
y'all ever
Ah,
tried those lava cakes at Domino's?
no, I've
Oh
tried
yeah,
that.
yeah,
Man, you need to try one, dude.
yeah,
Order
Mm,
dude.
you some lava cakes.
lava
Get you
cakes.
some vanilla ice cream,
Oh,
brother.
okay.
I am telling you, that is better than a Shoney's, you know, fudge cake.
Really?
Have
Wow.
you ever had one? Oh my
I haven't had
goodness
a
Man, I
gracious!
Shoney's.
ain't seen a Shoney's in 20 years.
That's Big Boys, isn't it? It's Shoney's
Yeah,
Big Boys.
that's
Yeah.
when I grew up. I used to eat fudge
Maybe,
cakes,
yeah, I'm not
man.
sure.
I like the
Woo.
Big Boys. They're like going, oh, it's the Big
Yeah,
Boys
we
section.
used to have a big boy, not too
They're good
far from
food.
here. We had a couple of them, but yeah,
Yeah.
they all went away.
I like
Yeah, I
Big
Um,
picked
Boys
up
and
some old big
A&W.
boy comics.
A&W, yeah, we used to
Big
have
Boy
it.
Comics, that's right.
I
You
think
did.
we still have one in Valpo, which is about
There's
30
still
minutes away
A&W.
from. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
A&W's.
Shoney's bought Big Boy, I think it's still Shoney's, right?
It's
It's
Shoney's
still
Bear
Yep.
now.
Shoney's Bear. Oh,
Yeah,
so who has the Big Boy? Did they totally did away with
it's
Big Boy?
gone. Yeah, he went
Oh,
Yeah, he's
away.
gone.
But
so
check this
can he?
out. I
Oh,
I got the #1 Shoney Bear comic.
really?
I got #1 and #2. Rex that still has one. It's in mint condition, man.
Oh,
Oh, that's crazy.
how much is
I
that
gave
going
mine.
on?
I actually gave mine to the Shoney's restaurant. I framed it and gave it to them.
Yeah, yeah.
But then they went out of business, and I lost my
Oh
book.
no.
Oh no.
Well, since
You
they did away
you'd
with
think they
Big
would at
Boy,
least called you and said, "Hey, do you want your book back?"
Yeah, they
yeah,
could have.
right. Yeah. Well, since
Well,
Big Boy is done away with, is it still owned by Shoney's, or did someone else buy Big Boy
But
and
I
not
don't
you?
know, brother. I
Mm,
know that
yeah, I couldn't.
Shoney's changed their logo. That's all I know.
yeah,
Yeah,
I like
couldn't
the
tell
Big
you.
Boy.
The big boy is
Dadgummit.
the best.
It's the best
Yeah, they
one.
used
It's
to have
a bear.
really good food, from what I remember.
I
Yeah.
mean, I've got some old Shoney Bear. Shoney Big Boy comics from the '60s.
Yes. Oh man,
Wow,
those
that's
are
crazy.
worth
I
something.
bought a little stack of them. I said,
Yeah, man.
"Cool, man." They were still
All
nice
right,
shape.
fellas. Well, all this food talk is getting me
Ah,
hungry. I
time
think
for
I'm gonna
lunch.
Yeah,
go.
I'm gonna eat
Let's
something.
yeah. Let's
go
go
find some
chow
lunch.
down,
Yes, sir.
guys.
Yes, 4 o'clock
All
shadow
right.
on Rex's channel, and
Keep
and 8
collecting.
o'clock uh, Apex After Dark with Tom Tuttle. Seven,
All right.
eight
Woohoo!
minutes before sundown tonight.
Gonna be
Catch
gonna
y'all
be a
later.
busy night tonight. Join us, everyone, please. Hail
Yes,
all and
join
thank you
us.
for coming. We love you. Please like, share, and subscribe if you could.
Exactly.
And Apex has got his uh, campaign live on Fund My Comic right now. Go check
Finback,
out Funback.
Volume 1. Thank you. All
Hail
right.
all, and we will see
Hail.
you at 4 o'clock.
Keep
Ciao for
collecting.
now.